Oh boy, I do love myself an action JRPG. Now, I've done one of these videos before telling you 5 action JRPGs that you should play, but now it's time to do another one. So with that in mind, let's look at 7 action JRPGs that you should play. Let's have a look! Now first up we have Nier Automata, the action JRPG masterpiece from Square Enix. Now in this fantastic JRPG we will be following 2B, 9S and A2 as they traverse this post-apocalyptic world. Now this game was developed by Platinum Games, and if you know anything about Platinum Games, they know their stuff when it comes to action-based combat. You will be hacking and slashing your way through robot enemies in fast-paced action. Now there is different combat styles in this game, and you might be thinking, hold on, what are you on about? Well, for example, you could be having a fight in a 3D plane, and then all of a sudden you're in a side-scrolling fighting section, and then in the next breath you could be playing a bullet hell style game. This game has loads of replayability, and especially now that it's available on multiple different consoles such as PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC and most recently Nintendo Switch. This game is definitely worth your time. But tell me, have you played Nier Automata and would you recommend this game? Let me know in the comments down below and let's see what's next. Now next up we have Tales of Hearts R, which is a remake of the DS version which was exclusive to Japan. Now in this game we follow Core, who is helping the girl known as Koaku in their adventures across the world of Organica. Now like most Tales of games, it sports the linear motion battle system. So essentially this game turns into a bit of a fighting game, although you're able to issue commands such as magic attacks, healing attacks whilst you are playing. Now the reason I've recommended this, well quite frankly, Tales of Hearts R was the first Tales game I have ever played, and I tell you what, I had an absolute blast with this game, and I really think that you will too. Now as of recording, this game is still a PS Vita exclusive, so if you're looking to play it, time to dust off those PS Vitas. Another fantastic pick here, and that is Judgment. Now Judgment is a spin-off title of the Yakuza series from Sega, and the game is developed by these guys. I'm really sorry I can't pronounce it. In this game we follow Yagami, the detective working in the notorious Kamurocho in Tokyo, Japan. Now not only will you be taking on enemies in over-the-top combat, such as using a bicycle as a weapon, just giving them a good slapping with a bike as you do. You'll also be doing detective work, tailing the bad guys and putting on disguises and all sorts in this game. Be assured, because this is made by the same people who do Yakuza series, you will be in for a fantastic time. Now the game is available on PS4, PS5, Xbox X and S, and it's also available on PC. It was available for Stadia, but well, you know how Stadia went. But anyway, have you played Judgment before? What were your thoughts about it? Or does this really look like you want to be a detective now? Let me know in the comments down below, and let's see what's next. Sakura Wars, it's next on the list. Yes, you know it, it's Sakura Wars, the fantastic action JRPG from Sega. Come on, it's mechs fighting each other, why wouldn't you want to play this game? Now gushing aside about the game, it is based in an alternative version of Japan in 1940, and we will follow the Imperial Combat Review Flower Division in Tokyo. And look, I'm just going to say it again, it's mechs fighting each other. Why wouldn't you want to play it? Not only that, but the game sports a gorgeous art direction. Now, if you want to play Sakura Wars, it is exclusive to the PlayStation 4 at the time of recording. So what do you think of this? Is this a game you want to play now, or have you already played Sakura Wars and played some mech action? Let me know in the comments down below, and let's see what's next! So next up we have Oninaki, a action JRPG developed by one of my favourites, Tokyo RPG Factory, and published by Square Enix. Now, unlike its predecessors, I Am Setsuna and Lost Sphere, this has a darker atmosphere around it. Now in this game we follow the Watcher Kagechi as he battles monsters known as the Fallen. Now in this unique game you are able to split between two different planes of an existence. So for example, the afterlife known as the Beyond and the living world. Now the game does play in an isometric angle as well, like your classic JRPGs. Now, as I've mentioned before in previous videos, Tokyo RPG Factory looks to recapture the golden age of JRPGs, and I think they've done a fantastic job here. In this, you'll have demons by your side which will give you extra weapons such as scythes and spears. Now, if this is a game that you fancy and you want to jump between the two planes, well, it's available on PS4, PC and Nintendo Switch. Now what I want to know is, have you played this game before and what were your thoughts? Let me know in the comments down below, and let's see what's next. So the next game on the list is Ys Memories of Celceta, another fantastic entry in the Ys series from Falcom. Now, as always, being a Ys game, we follow the red hair protagonist Adol Kristen, and in this game he wakes up with amnesia. JRPG trope coming. Now with all Ys games, you are guaranteed to have a fantastic time with quick, fast-paced combat. You will have a cast of companions which have different fighting styles such as slash, strike and pierce, and you will be able to change them on the fly to have an effective attacks against the enemy. Now there is plenty of Ys games out there which I would definitely recommend, but I'm recommending this one today because, like a previous entry, this was the first Ys game that I had played. Now if you want to join Adol in his adventures around Celceta, you will be able to do that on PlayStation Vita, PS4 and on PC. Now what I want to know is, have you played this Ys game before and would you recommend it to someone? Let me know in the comments down below, and let's see what the final entry on this list is. Now last up is Dusk Diver, a brilliant action RPG brought to us by JFI Games and published by Wanin Games. Now in this game we follow female protagonist Yang Yumo, who has been intertwined in an interdimensional battle. Now you'll be supported by an array of plucky characters, and you'll be guaranteed a barrel load of fun with this RPG. It also has a gorgeous art style, kind of reminiscent of a Persona game. Now if this game is up your alley, it is available on PC, Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4. So there we have it, 7 action JRPGs that you should play. Was there any of these games which jumped right out at you and you want to play now? Let me know in the comments down below, and please help me grow the channel by liking, sharing and subscribing. But until next time, tatty bye!